All right, I just need to get my document open. All right, I've got that open now. And I need to get this sound working from my machine because it's sending to the wrong device. There we go. I mean, people in stream could hear it. I couldn't hear it because it was streaming to the wrong output device. It's pretty darn cool that the game capture mode in OBS captures the audio anyway, even if it's going to the wrong output device on my computer. Right. Okay, yeah, it just goes back to numbering the days. I figured it would have to. I mean, it couldn't keep going with the next day, the next day. I need to find that magnifying glass. Yeah, I'll go ahead. Because I found the sauna. I started with 90 steps. Not quite, but almost doubled the steps that you start with normally. Okay. Trading post, shelter, or tomb. The trading post. I don't have anything to trade yet. I'm not going to go in there yet. But that'll be available if I find some items that I want to trade. Like if I can't find the magnifying glass, maybe there's a way I can get it through the trading post. Package has been delivered. And yeah, the foundation is permanently rooted in there now. Yeah, it's unfortunate that it's in the spot that it's in because it kind of blocks just going straight north into the room above. But you know, if you go left, up, and right, I would have preferred it to have been like one over to the left or something, but it is. Let's go ahead and find out what's in my package. A compass and gems. That's not a bad start. Sometimes there's an item over here. Doesn't look like there is this time. Also, it's been a while since I've seen a treasure map pop up. And I've had treasure maps pop up a couple times where I could not actually chase down the treasure because I didn't have a shovel or that room was already, you know, not accessible. At least with any of the tools I've had so far. Oh, I see how it is. We're going to start off right from the start, making this interesting. Okay. Well, those days are over. In fact, I don't think I even had a commissary on day 21. Like we got salt shakers, sledgehammer, metal detectors. Yeah, and a gem. The other option. Gem's next to the salt shaker. Okay. And a gem. Take a look around in here. The whole temperature thing is probably going to become... Yeah, I don't know what the temperature thing is about, so I wonder if that's a puzzle that I still need to figure out. Hmm. Yeah, well, I've got it. I've got that note captured. That was Kimberly's fumbling around for drafting. Not thrilled at having to spend a gem, but oh well. I'm going to have to spend some time studying this room more carefully at some point. Now, I just want to get to the... Okay, so for the moment, just set it low, because I don't yet know if I'm going to find a card or if I'm going to do the boiler room or not boiler room, breakout room, breakout box. Okay, south. Well, this would have been a great place for that room to have popped up, but it did not. Definitely going to be the library. I got a book. The not shredded Roman rune. Okay. This was a book that I didn't try to transcribe. I just took pictures and pictures and pictures of it because I was like, there's no way I can really transcribe this thing. I need to replace those pictures. Hi, Progrock. Okay. That zoom level. Okay. Introduction. When the scholars of the first era found any hidden things, either of a natural source or resulting from the creations of man, they were accustomed to record these in various signs, the aid of figures. And most of the rest of this I had captured before. The sigil. That was one of the few pages that wasn't destroyed. The core. So now we have all of the different ones. And we knew that the first one was a Renda. And what's really cool is this symbol is found in the elevator. Now we have each of the different symbols. Arinda, Fin, Araja, Korarika, Arch Aries. The rays. This page was pretty destroyed in the original copy I found. Okay, so dividing lines, counting the number of lines, talks about transportation. Hello, person. And okay, so I've got the rays. So okay. So it can be in all directions, it can just be top, it can be 4 of them. Okay, and this page was completely missing before. Turtleback travel. Turtleback travel. Weather. Most of the right side page I had before, but had lost the left, which, I mean, I knew fog because it had been explained at the back of the book. But it's nice to have the whole thing now. Moats, I had the whole page. The border was a little damaged, but you know, it was pretty obvious what that one was. It was just the title that was clipped at the top. But I'll still recapture that page. Now this one, the right side page was completely missing. And I actually don't want to destroy my picture of that because it had the original handwriting, which originally it said red and then was changed to banners. And then it said martial, yeah, militaristic, and fog. I just want to make sure I keep that one. Okay. Okay, well, I've gotten to see that book now. Didn't have as much new information as I was hoping. In fact, I think I should go click through this thing again, just to be sure. What's interesting is that I've seen a core that's a diamond. Either that or I didn't figure out how to change the core. There's no diamond in this list, so, I was thinking maybe there was another page missing that I had not seen, but I have to work some more stuff out, I guess. All right, we'll do the bedroom. May as well do. I can do the den or the dining room. I'll do the dining room. Once I get to rank 5, I'll be able to eat the lunchbox. Always good. Has a key in it. I'm very short on keys. Very short on cash, too. Okay, this is a good time to do the breaker box. What I can do is I can turn the keycard's entry system off. Turn the gymnasium off. Turn the garage on. We're going to go back to the dark room. And then come back here. And then go back to the dark room. Okay, so now we want to set to high. And we change the offline mode to unlocked. Oh, it didn't shut off on me. Is it because I won the game that it no longer is doing that? And now I have a key card. So it really does not matter. How about the security door? I've got the key card now too. Okay, so I didn't need to go back and turn the power back on. I was not expecting that. Conference room is a good thing to pick up. Conference room is a very good thing to pick up now. The corridor. Well, the whole corner of the house is going to be lost. Unless I do a chapel. The chapel. Thunk. One of my coins goes away. Alright, not a storeroom. And that's a nice find. Gotta go through the chapel again. Looks away one of my coins. More likely to draw green rooms while drafting. That is not a bad thing. Well, the water's running. That's right, because I routed water to the greenhouse. Does that change anything? I got a shovel. That's good. Pebbles. Coins. Coins, I won't argue with the coins. I didn't have water running to the greenhouse before, and I'm just like wondering, okay, does this benefit me? Does it gain me anything that I've got water going to the greenhouse? Aside from, well, I'm trying to drain the reservoir dry. I still can't do that yet. Can't interact with that. Yeah, I've already gotten that. That's a gem. That's right. He had learned to make flowers that grew gems. So, were those always there, or did they sprout up because the water's running? I'd have to go back and look at my previous run. Gardener's logbook. When I got fired. And I can continue going. I am not going to be spending 3 gems on the Cloister of Rena right now. I'm mainly pulling a gift shop because it puts the exits where I want them to be. Let's not do that yet. Parlor it is. box next to this box. Well, that could be either one. Gems are in this box. Okay. All right, let's say this one was true. Then this one would be true. And this one would be true. So that's impossible. So this has to be lying. This one could either be telling the truth or lying. We know that this one is telling a lie. So if this one has to be telling the truth, so it has to be a black box. And I have to use a key. Good place to have the aquarium. We'll do that. And my lunchbox just gave me 10 steps. And we got a turnip, which gave me 6 steps. No option to re-roll, and this ends up blocking off that area. I have to do the kitchen. Unless I am okay with the aquarium and the gift shop being the only path north. That morning room is really darn useful. Whether it'll come up or not, I don't know. But I will do that. What's really neat is even if I get totally blocked off, I can still enter the foundation. So that's pretty cool. Now this I have not drawn before. This I added it to my draft pool. I have not been in the room. We're going to go in. Haha. And this is probably a good time for me to update my book of rooms. So, the foundation is room 1. Type. Permanent and blueprint. What's interesting is there are rooms that are described as entrance, but this is not, even though it is, because you can come in through it. Okay. 7, 8, and 11 still have not found. Section 2. Milk garage, music room, locker room. In wine cellar, blank, ballroom. Pantry, rumpus, vault, office. Up here, do ballroom, paste in by ballroom. Description. Now let's take a look at this. It is a... This is another one's listed as entry. I don't know what entry mean. Oh, I guess... Entry must mean something happens every time you enter that room. Okay. Now I understand. Every time you enter the room, it does a thing. That's a type entry. It's not that it's an entry to the house. It's okay. Upon entries, a thing happens. Okay, 2 exits across from each other when you set your jumps to 2. Okay. And if I go back and look at the locker room. Scroll down to my original notes on locker room. Now I can move them up to where I need to. Type. Spread, blueprint, addition. Cost is 1 gem. This is a rarity is rare. And exits is 2 across from each other. And spread keys throughout the house. And for this room to be in the draft pool, you must first have drafted the pool. Okay. 25 through 36. Got drawing room. 26, library, chamber, pool, blank, utility closet, boiler room, pump room, security, workshop, lab. Then we've got sauna, coat check, mail room, blank, dining room, observatory, conference room, aquarium, antechamber, which I can now look at. See if there's any new revealed information. There is not. And room 46. Rarity, rumored. Now here's the thing. Having now found room 46, if I try to go into room 46 again, do I get to actually explore that room? I don't know. Bedrooms, hallways, green rooms, shops. Did I update the shops? What's really wild is that the classrooms don't appear in the directory. I know attic and freezer, which I have not yet drafted, are going to be 2 of the rooms that I have not figured out. Okay, so shops. Bookshop was the 7th. And sorry, it was the 6th. And then I need a SO8 in my notebook for the gift shop. Okay. So this one's going to be gift shop. I need to log the get information on the gift shop. Souvenirs for sale. Actually, the full name is the Mount Holly gift shop. Type shop edition. Rarity, rare. Exits, 3. Added after Simon finds room 46. Added to the draft pool. Summary was souvenirs for sale. And I still need to log what the what purchasable items are. Mountain floor plans, mechanarium, which was not listed in the other thing, and yet classroom is not listed here, which is really strange. It's really weird that classroom's not listed at all. Okay, so I'm going to say found floor plan. Outside the state, I have a section. I need a found floor plans. Mechanarium. Type is mechanical blueprint edition. Pretty unusual. Exits 3. Summary. The mechanarium has one door for each mechanical room door in your house. So that's interesting. So if I have not drawn, I only have 2 other rooms that I've drawn, right? Does that mean the third door can't be opened? No, I can just keep on moving. Oh, I see. So the number of exits will vary when you draw the room. So exits is depends. Okay, and the security and utility closet are both. And then the mechanarium itself counts as one, so that makes 3. So you would not want to draw this room first. That would be bad. It would become a dead end. Morning room, terrace, patio. All of these are tempting. The morning room. It's just so darn handy. Newspaper has not been replaced with a new one. A safe deposit key. Salt shaker. I really don't want to spend the gems, but oh well. Metal detector. Spot. Pebbles. Big spot. Turnip. Of course it's locked. I only have one key. I am very short on keys. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm almost at my starting number of steps. I'm at 88. I'm doing really well. Because I've effectively gotten to rank 9 already. Even though I haven't stepped in that room. I wonder if the dining room has the food already. Or if I have to actually step into that room before I'm considered to have hit that room. Yeah, hit rank 8. No telling. So the door automatically opened up into the foundation. And that'll be locked. I've got lots of steps. I'm not doing great in terms of money. I have a lot of items in my inventory. I honestly can't remember which vault thing I opened the last time. I need to watch my video and record that. I should have written it down at the time, but I was being lazy. I think I'm gonna go outside. So I go straight down until I hit the dining room. And I'm going to find out the answer to my question. No, I'm not going to go straight down. The kitchen doesn't go through. I have to cut over. So I won't be going to the dining room because it's not really connected. Boy, this is a horrible design for the house right now. The lunchbox has been very handy. I have been happy with that. What are my other options here? Not a whole lot that I can do right now. Or thunk. I have some options here that I need to leverage. So I need to go down. I need to go to security before I do anything else. Because there's a terminal here. Come on. Okay. That still hasn't changed. So what I want to do is I want to do the remote terminal access. Lab's already online, but I'm going to use the black bridge and go to the office. And I'm going to spread golden estate. That will appear in the conference room. I'm already close. I'm just going to step up here and take a look. That is not open yet. So until I step into the foundation, it does not actually consider me to have hit that rank. 2 steps just to answer a question, a burning question. So that's good. Through the commissary. Everything that was in the commissary I have found, except the gem. I mean, I found gems, but everything's sold out. So I can now go into the conference room and pick up all this delicious gold that just got distributed. And I don't know if that's going to be enough for me to buy anything, but if the bookshop pops up again, I will want to hit that. We will see what's going to happen. Probably return to the house by going straight into the foundation, because that will save me steps. Sure, I can throw a coin in there. It's a payment to future me. Rating. So I can trade in items like the compass. No, I don't want the car keys. Key card for the lucky rabbit's foot. What does the rabbit's foot do? Greater chance of finding items. I have no need for the key card. So yeah, we'll make that trade. And then I could turn around and trade it for lockpick, but the lockpick will not work on later doors. I have not found the workshop. Sledgehammer for the coin purse. Shovel for the car keys. I don't know if I'm going to find the vault, but I can trade it for a silver key. Salt shaker. Battery pack. Metal detector, silver key. None of these has given me the magnifying glass, which is what I wanted. And it wasn't for sale in the commissary, and I didn't find it in any of the rooms I went into. Can't take the dynamite. I feel like there's going to be a point in the game where I can. I mean, why would it do that to me? Points. I gotta figure out where is the wall that Danny was talking about that he said was in one of the outer rooms. I have to reread his writing because I've yet to figure out where that door is that he said he resealed. I mean, the whole Black Bridge thing I still need to figure out. Well, I don't even know where to start there. Bird. There's the whole thing with the chess pieces I don't understand yet. There it is. There's the symbol, and then the symbol. So, yeah, going down there doesn't do me any good right now. I know there's a door that I haven't opened up that maybe will connect between the two areas. I'm so glad I took the time to move things back out of the way so I could just rush through here when I wanted to. I feel like there are two things I can do here. One is I can lower the water level all the way down. Another is I need to have the water level up to a certain level, the right level, in order to use the boat. But the boat's over on that side, not on this side. So I don't know. Trying to remember where I go from here. Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember now. This door is now unlocked. And this is where I'll find the elevator. I don't want to find out if I can die in this game. Oh, there should be a hot meal waiting for me now. Coin. Assault. Well, I could pay a gem for a unknown item. Unknown room. I could just draft a spare. I don't know. We'll do the archive room. It's a secret passage. Okay, not my favorite thing to have drawn right now, but oh, there's another dig spot. A worthless old shoe. I've got one key. One key and no key shop, which is kind of annoying. This one was locked too. Yeah. If I can go down this one might not be locked. Nope, it's locked. Go down to the aquarium. Is that one locked? No, that one's not locked. And I got the workshop. So hey. And there's something else here for you. Oh, battery pack. Tea. Tea. Okay, so the items that I have. Salt shaker does not combine with anything. Workshop contraptions. I think I should have documented more from the previous run where I learned about more workshop contraptions. But let's see. If I had the lockpick, there was an opportunity to get the lockpick earlier. I combined that with the metal detector, I get a sound amplifier. As long as the metal detector is not the item I have to trade to get the lockpick, that might be worth it. I know I can combine the metal detector and the shovel for a detector shovel. That just saves me an inventory spot. Whoop-de-doo. I traded the still have the compass. The compass in the battery pack produces an electromagnet. I'm not sure what the benefit of the electromagnet is. Sounds very interesting. Never got the magnifying glass. Don't have the broken lever. Don't have the coin purse. Looking to see if there is anything else. Compass, shovel and compass. Dowsing rod. Yeah, I already know that one. Shovel and battery pack. Yeah, that requires an additional item. Compass and battery pack, electromagnet. Sledgehammer. Plus battery pack, plus something else. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Go back to the foundation. And I got 60 steps. Up. Hop in the elevator. Take the elevator back down. Because I've got it on my brain that I want to try to craft this specific item. I could do the electromagnet, but if I can do the pick sound amplifier, I think that would be a neat thing to have done and see how that works. See if that lets me through all the locked doors without using keys. So, compass, Lucky Rabbit's Foot. So I can trade the Lucky Rabbit's Foot for the lockpick. And then I can combine the lockpick with the metal detector. We're going to trade that. Just out of curiosity, I wanted to see what the option for trading the lockpick was. And what is the battery pack can be traded for the magnifying glass. Okay, that will give me the magnifying glass. And I'm not making anything with the battery pack, so let's go ahead and do that. Exit. Okay. Front of the house, go in, look at the stamp. Nuance, and it shows a dirigible. All right, okay. Really could have used the running shoes today too. It's funny to look at 46 steps and think, oh, my steps are running low when you start with 50. Start of the game. And I have a shortcut deep into the house, which only takes a few steps to get there. There's an upgrade disc in here that I've been missing all this time, or that I just never got back to a terminal with it when I found it before. The other thing I'm noticing is that I have pictures in here. Why are there pictures in here? Let me check something. It's boat and bat, so it's an O. And I want to look at my puzzles list to see if yeah, that's what's going on. So the foundation is now in this spot, which had the boat and bat when I had other rooms here before. There are no pictures in the foundation, so those pictures have now moved to the room below. That explains that. I have this upgrade disc, and I need to remember to use it before I run out of moves, or I'll have to pick it up another day. inside the estate. Yep, I have it noted that there's an upgrade disc. And come on. Okay. Need to go to the workshop. So that's going to be down. Also, if I go to the dining room, which is better access from the front of the house, I can get more steps. All right, the workshop. Metal detector and the lockpick. Assemble. Greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks. That is exactly what I thought it would be. Well, I don't love that, but it is what it is. Nook gives me a key. And sends me north again. Yeah, let's try it. And boom. And hey, there's a new room. Gallery. All right, let's pull this up. Where's the gallery in my list? It is there. It is room number 7. All right. Type. Puzzle. Rarity is rare. Exits 2 across from each other. Summary. Puzzle. All chambers dedicated to the exhibition of art. First, select the artwork displayed here each year. Omitting the composition titles, leave the interpretations of each piece to the viewers themselves to realize. Guy with a chest on his back. Guy with a chest on his back. Christopher Manson, 54. Acrylic. Mount Holly. Okay, so there's a 6-letter word. Ha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Five, and then a really long one. 7 deadly sins. Thick. Handcuffs. Light. Thick is reflected below. The hand is like a comet. Holding handcuffs. EWFPESD. I don't think this is going to work, but I mean, the way it's pulling up letters, I'm limited to a certain selection of them. So I know right away it's not going to be comet. Because M's not in the list. I mean, it's probably not actually thick. Because it says that right in the thing. Although that is something that can be spelled there. And the moment you pick a letter, it fills in. Six letters. There's an apple, fire hydrant, stop sign. They're all red things, right? Except the giant P floating up there. And it's like, what's that have to do? Rose, a pull, a pull cart, wagon. I mean, we saw a lot of these same. I mean, this classroom was kind of a hint on that, right? Um, I need to update something on the Ben Aries thing. Now that I have the book, it tells me more about the rays. I know that primarily roads and streets. Let me think. I am way too tired today to figure this out. This is definitely an upper level puzzle. Hubris, envy, lust, wrath, gluttony, sloth, avarice. Infinity, nails. There's a shark fin in the water. Like a flattened animal rug on the ground. And a door to the right. This hurts my head. I have not tried the freezer before. We're going to do it. Ooh, freezer. It is chilly in here. Also, there is a measure of what the temperature is. I wonder if this is where it relates to that information that about the temperature. There is a key frozen in ice in there. There is also a white pawn in the freezer. So now I know that there's a white pawn in the freezer. So that answers a question I had. Where is the freezer in my list? There it is. Now this means I can't spend any more gems on rooms for the day. Freezer goes into slot 40. Type is tomorrow. Blueprint. Dead end. Rarity is rare. Exit is none. Summary is freezes your accounts. Coins and gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. It must be interesting to go into the freezer and then walk into the ballroom. Almost as frigid as the snowy mountains of Costa Rica. Sustaining sub-zero temperature is vital for keeping the items in this room under ice. There's got to be a way to raise the temperature in this room and unlock those keys. Not for staff use. Master Sinclair's personal freezer. There's a letter. And there's a key. Also, we have the pictures for the current room, for the position we're in. Which, this is the one that I haven't figured out. The lit match and the wheat. And I'm like, well, I can't figure it out. This looks like there's going to be something there. Gems in there. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff frozen in here. And it's telling me what the temperature is. I just don't yet know how to affect it. This room is going to kill me. I'm going to have to come back on a day where I'm a lot more awake. If I find the shop, now I won't be able to buy anything. That's okay. Boom. Heh. That won't get me anything. The West Wing Hall. Don't seem to be able to pick it. Okay, so this one we got to use the key. Let's see what this is. Can't pick them up. Does nothing. Does not change the number of gems that I have at all. Got dice. Chief and chef. Okay, so there's one more place I can continue to go north. And that's the gift shop. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps to get there. Coming in from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll probably cost me 6 steps to get there the other way anyway. So I got 23. can't buy anything. Mines are locked. Make me use a key. Can't draw either of those rooms, but I can do a redraw since I have the dice, so I may as well do that. Can't spend a gem, so it's going to be this one. No telling what it's going to be. And it's going to be a coat check. Lovely. Well, if I want to donate some items to a future day, like my pick sound amplifier, I can do that. My 46 coins should not change when I walk through the chapel. Nothing. Two, three, four, 5. And I'm hitting a bedroom. Also, I've got to see. I want to go ahead and do my upgrade disc while I'm here. The options. Well, that is certainly an interesting set of upgrades. So, whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 8 steps. If you have less than 10 steps when you enter this room, set your steps to 20. And it turns it other option that turns it into a green room instead of a purple room. Whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. I think I like the nurse's station. I mean, I can't draft anything new at this point anyway, so my experiment's not going to do anything. This, along with this, would have been cool. I really should have done that earlier. Oh well. Into the dining room. And a salt shaker adds 1. I mean, honestly, the main reason I had for adding this, running here to get the food, was that I wanted to have enough steps to get to the Black Bridge area outside in order to use the disc. But I actually had 2 options in a row. I had the office and the security, either place that I could do that anyway. So it didn't really matter. Outside. Didn't draft the vault. That's okay. That's another thing I could have checked. I could have checked the vault key. But I thought that the workshop item was the more interesting item to check. Yeah, I have no clue. No clue what I'm going to do down there. Didn't see the rumpus room today either. That's okay. Gonna stop here and call it a day. With the exception of your frozen assets. Okay. I do want to continue, but Garden Shopping Center of tomorrow. I do want to continue, but at the same time, I'm thinking about hopping in VR chat. I need to take a break anyway. I don't know. I need to make a decision. I'm going to stop. At least for now. Partly because the room's way too warm right now. I need to cool down. Day 23 should be interesting, though.